Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into one of the most important parts of any electrical installation, the distribution board. This is the heart of your system, where incoming power gets safely divided into the circuits for lighting, sockets, and appliances. In this video, I'll walk you through the step-by-step process of installing a distribution board, covering safety checks, wiring, circuit protection, and final testing. Whether you are a student, a do-it-yourself enthusiast, or a professional brushing up on standards, stick around. By the end, you will understand how to install a distribution board the right way, safely and in compliance with regulations. Let's get started. There are different ways of categorizing a distribution board. The distribution board that we are working with today is an 18-way single-door multi-phase distribution board. That's the 3-phase distribution board. You can categorize distribution board according to the number of phases, the number of doors, the types of breakers, and so on and so forth. That is where you have your main distribution board, you have sub distribution board, you have final distribution board, single door, double door, fuse, miniature distribution board, ROCD, ROCB, CPN, TPN, SPN, and so on and so forth. There is a video on this channel that gives a comprehensive explanation and description of distribution board. After watching, this is just the practical analysis. This is the practical aspect of the video where I teach you how to install the distribution board. If you want something of great theory, you can just go to the video and watch. It gives a proper description of distribution board. Today it is the installation that we are talking about, the process of installation. So this is an 18-way 3-phase distribution board with a single door. So if you want to install this distribution board, you might as well consider removing the front cover. You remove the front cover. That is exactly what I'm doing right here. Okay, you can see the main switch, you can see the circuit breakers, it's visible. So you remove the cover of this distribution board. You remove the cover of this distribution board so that you can access the internal components. So I'm doing that right away. Okay, I just remove the cover to expose the internal component of the distribution board. So what you have inside this distribution board, you have the circuit breakers, you have the main switch, then you also have the bus bar. So we are removing this main switch because where I come from, if you leave the main switch in it, strong men can just go there to remove the distribution board because the place has not been inhabited yet. Yes, so we remove every part of the distribution board. We leave only the metal panel. That is the only thing we are installing today, so that some people will not go out there to remove the distribution board on your behalf. Okay, so I'm removing the chest. That's what we call chest, the chest of the distribution board. There are 4 screws that holds it firmly to the base. So remove this 4 screw to expose the panel of the distribution board, which is right here. Then you might as well consider placing pipes on it. The reason why you place pipes on it is so that you'll be able to pass cable. This distribution board is the load center. So this is the distribution board is the load center that accommodates all incoming cables and outgoing cable. So you might as well place pipes on the distribution board firmly so that you'll be able to mount it. And also, if you are mounting your distribution board, you might as well want to comply with IEE regulation 7671. That is IEE regulation that talks about installation of distribution board, which top of your distribution board must not be above 2 meters, must be equal to or less than 2 meters. Okay, but I am I'm violating that order now because the owner of this building asked me to place it up so that his children will not be able to access it because his children interacting with electrical system. So that is why he asked me to place it up. And you might as well want to place your distribution board up, or if you want to place it, if you want to follow the rules, it is good to follow the rules, but according to the client's request that I place it up. So that's why I'm placing it up so that it will not be easily accessible. So you can also place your pipes on the distribution board. You look for something like a base. So you put it under this part as you are seeing right here, so that you can place your pipes on it, the pipes that will accommodate all the cables that are coming in and going out. Then you use your wall chaser or your rotary hammer to break the wall, because you're not placing it on the surface of the wall. You will have to chisel the wall to expose a part where you put the distribution board and you cover it with a Smith plaster. So that is it. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm looking for something to, firmly fix, install the pipes so that they will be aligned properly. So having aligned the pipes, then I will use my Smith mortar to do a finish work. That is what I am doing right here. Okay, so if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, and click on the notification button so that you will receive more updates. The distribution board is just simple to install. We will explain the theory of this distribution board later. So I have installed the distribution board, and you must always work with your, or what you call plumb. You must always work with it. You have a straight aligned distribution board. You don't want a distribution board that is tilted to one angle or to one side. So it is very straight here. Now that's why I always work with my leveler that or plumb, anything that can make your distribution board balanced. You always work with it. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm covering it with cement plaster so that they will not alter the or the bricklayers when they are working later, they will not alter with the structure of this distribution board. So that is why covering this with cement is very important. So like, share and subscribe, and follow this channel to get more interesting electrical update. I love you all. Peace out.